Look at this! What is happening?
Just like that.
Hey everyone, Thordan Smash here, and today we're going to be talking about, well, Apex Legends. Surprise, surprise. But with that, we're going to be talking about how they're going to be moving away from the traditional Battle Royale. We've heard this a lot, but it looks like, due to some new competition, that might be the route that Apex Legends is going to take. We're going to go over all of that. We're also going to go ahead and give out one of the upcoming Bloodhound Heirloom recolors. All you got to do is like, comment, subscribe. You guys know the drill. Without further ado, let's talk about what the future of Apex Legends is. So I'm sure a lot of you are coming to this video like, oh no, not another Apex Legends is dying video, and that is not going to be what the topic of this video is about. We are going to have to go over some simple facts of the matter, such as the player count has been declining on Apex Legends for a long time. You can see the Steam charts here, and while the last 30 days does show a gain, it's very important to know when you compare it to like March and February of this year, it's not nearly as much of a gain, and it's actually down. And when you compare it to May of 2023, there are almost 60,000 less players, at least on Steam. Now that is actually pretty normal. This game came out in 2019 and it has seen some absolutely monumental rises, and of course there's always going to be a decline. And this isn't an Apex Legends only problem, because if you also look at Fortnite right now, Season 3 had a peak of 2.28 million players on its first day, the lowest peak of Chapter 5. And it shows Season 1 at 7 million, Season 2 at 5, and Season 3 at 2.28. However, Fortnite has found a way to actually circumnavigate this, as they did just recently do a new Juice WRLD collaboration, and then it shot to an all-time high. I think it went somewhere around 14 million concurrent players, which is just absolutely astronomical considering the game is older than Apex Legends. So what does this exactly mean? Well, I think Battle Royale as a genre has been losing a little bit of its luster, at least with audiences. There are a lot of new games coming out, like for instance, Marvel Rivals, which is basically just a reskin of Overwatch. It's a little bit different. I mean, obviously you've got the Marvel characters and it is a third person view as opposed to first person, but it also put up bonkers numbers, around 450,000 players in just the first couple of days. But people are clamoring for something new, and it isn't a Battle Royale. And Apex Legends has been planning for this for a very long time. In fact, Andrew Wilson just talked about it the other month in March, saying when talking about Apex Legends' future, how do you expand beyond the traditional Battle Royale universe? This is something everybody would like to see, and Wilson said that we will witness the next phase of the game in the coming year. The last phase of this plan would be broader culturalization, highlighting the European and Asian regions, blah, 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 blah. But regardless, this is very clear from a lot of different things. Of course, we have the perk system, which introduced new ways to play the Legends, which I will say was pretty refreshing. And of course, we got Mixtape last year, which did shoot the player count massively up. As we talked about in May, it was much higher than May of this year. And Respawn is doubling down. They're doing new featured LTMs, which aren't actually a limited time mode anymore. I don't know why they say featured LTM. It's not limited time, it's in Mixtape. But it's very clear that they are trying to push alternative game modes outside of Battle Royale, as they believe that the player base will be more interested in them. Along with that, we did just get the new solos mode, which is pretty awesome. That also lets us know that along with solos, we have the duality of things like 3 strikes, where some people either love it or they absolutely hate it, which I think you're wrong. 3 strikes is fantastic, but whatever. They're actually going to be replacing the regular ranked playlist with a rumble mode with those LTM-like options. Solos, which will still be a BR format, but 3 strikes, which is very different from a BR format. But the fact that they are moving away from regular ranked Battle Royale, trying out these different variations, lets us know that they are moving away from, once again, Battle Royale. In fact, one of the first things that Apex Legends ever did outside of BR was introduce arenas. Now, of course, it didn't really go over that well. It was removed after a couple of seasons, but the devs have already confirmed that it is coming back in about 12 to 24 months, meaning that they have been trying to fine-tune this so it is ready for the general player base. You can even look as far as competitive Apex Legends, where they decided that instead of using the dropship, which has been a formula in Battle Royale from PUBG, Fortnite, Apex obviously, and that in comp, it will no longer be a feature. Instead, people will instantly spawn, like, you know, in an arena shooter, in certain POIs on the map. The rest of the game will play like a Battle Royale, but it's clear that they're already fine-tuning and changing things from how traditional BRs have been in the past. And they're starting to copy some other arena shooters. We just got a new Valorant-style store with the Night Trade Qatar weapons. I always hate the fact that I say guitar and it sounds like guitar. I don't, whatever. Anyways, this doesn't mean that BR is going to disappear either. If you love Battle Royale, Apex Legends will always have the core element of Battle Royale. We have a lot to look forward to, but Apex Legends has decided to evolve and go in a little bit of a different direction, and I will be interested to see how it continues going over in the future. That being said, I do hope they stop pushing these kind of Void Raider milestone collection events where you have to like randomly gamble on things. There's a lot of cool changes coming to Apex Legends, but this is probably the worst one that I've ever seen, and I really hope someone at EA gets their head on right, although I highly, highly doubt it. All that being said, we're gonna go ahead and jump into community clips now. Don't forget to submit your own to me at Thordan Smash on Twitter, but without further ado, let's roll it.
They're still running.
Castle one, castle one.
Oh my god.
Let me know down below, do you like the idea of Apex Legends pivoting more away from, traditional Battle Royale, and would you still play it if they added in new types of modes? Also, don't forget to check out this video right here by my editor Novell, who does amazing Apex Legends content, and until next time everyone, keep slaying the outlands. I'll see you out there.